In John 13, Jesus says, I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also should love one another. Valentine's Day is this week, and as we look towards that holiday, a lot of times it's sort of seen as a greeting card kind of holiday, and a time when you're expected to give gifts of certain kinds. But it actually commemorates a saint, Saint Valentine, who was a priest about 1900 years ago, 1800 years ago, somewhere in there, a long time ago, who did a lot of marriages. At least that's the story that we're told. And it's a long time ago, so sometimes these things get confused. But he did marriages for people who might have been otherwise conscripted into the military, or who had there were some objections to the marriage. But he felt that love should prevail, and so he would do the marriages for people. He got in trouble for that. He also got in trouble for continuing to push his faith, to tell people about his love for Jesus and that they also ought to love Jesus. And so this Saint Valentine's is a character of great courage, and he died for his faith because he just got in the way of too many people with his tireless devotion to this concept of love. So when we celebrate Valentine's Day this year, I mean, it's fine to go ahead and send cards and candy and flowers and so forth, but really Valentine's Day ought to be a day in which we honor the memory of this saint, and also the scripture that I think would have driven him, which is the scripture that I read for you out of John 13. I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also should love one another.